How Asians fight for the bill? No way. Asians don't fight for the bills. They let the other people pay because Asians are cheapskates, bro.
That was great. My new favorite dim sum place in Tang. I haven't had Kong the Scoot in years. Hello, gentlemen. Was everything good? No rush on this, okay?
Okay. I mean, to be fair, most Asians are cheapskates.
Oh, no, let me laugh. You got last time. No, I brought you here. Okay, let me pay. You can't pay twice in a row. That's against the rules, okay?
Wow,
what?
That was fast. Hand on bill in 0.4 seconds from the resting position.
What?
I can't even keep up with the speed. Wow, that was amazing speed. I didn't even see him take out his wallet. He had it prepared this whole time.
Okay.
12 cards? What are you trying to buy this table?
Oh, it's into a Yu-Gi-Oh battle, okay.
What the hell? How I missed that? He got me on a technicality.
Here's my Rolex. Keep the change.
That's real. I thought he got that for $5.99. I wish.
In my defense, I really thought the Asian people don't fight for the bill. They usually just let the other person pay. But normally, okay, let me deconstruct this video in my head. Normally, in Asian cultures, in modern Asian cultures, okay, let's go to the modern and then the traditional one. In modern Asian cultures, usually it's you pay for your own order. I think I don't know how it goes in America, in your country, but normally, for example, you're living in Asia and I invite you to dinner or I invite you to lunch, and then we go both to a restaurant. It's usually you pay for your own order. So let's say you get like some spaghetti or whatever, or some fried chicken. I get some coffee and I get some steak. Then I pay for the coffee and steak that I've eaten. You pay for the spaghetti and chicken that you ordered. That's usually how it goes, okay? Usually, that's how it goes. The common courtesy is that if you're the one who invited, you're the one who pays. That's common courtesy. That's a common sense, right? If you're the one who invited, you're the one who pays. But normally, in Asian culture, people don't really like paying for other people's stuff. That's what I would assume, at least. So it's usually what you pay, what you order, you pay. That's the modern culture. Traditional culture states that, back in the days, what they call that, the person who pays is the person who takes benefit from the interaction. For example, in a traditional setting, like, we have a marriage proposal where both parents meet. Now, whoever is going to be paying that meeting is probably going to be the dude's family, because they're going to be the hosts. Essentially, who benefits from that meeting or dinner or a lunch is basically the one who pays. Normally, usually in a traditional setting. So I kind of do get it, but two Asian people fighting for a bill, this is more of an American thing. I don't know. This feels like an American thing. But then again, we'll see.
A Lamborghini! I thought he could only afford a beef Lamborghini.
It's usually the person who brought everyone, or they pay for the random credit card. Okay, makes sense.
So, are we splitting the bill? Well, sir, you see, there was actually a
car in his hand again. He got me twice.
Too slow. Better luck next time. That was good. I'll give it to you. You win.
Okay. Okay. And he's gonna be bragging it for weeks. Okay.
Oh, wait a second, Max. That table's already been paid for by that guy in the grey suit. Oh, sorry, guys. I think this gentleman here has already paid the bill, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel this charge.
What? He did it half an hour ago. Oh, that's why he went to the bathroom.
You snooze. You lose. Maybe one day.
You snooze, you lose.
What can I say? You made me do this. Max, tell Sharon to refund the whole bill altogether, okay? Okay, sure thing, boss. Thank you.
Boss? What does he mean?
Okay.
He owns the restaurant.
True,
I
fair.
had the pleasure of serving you Beijing Kong, our favorite brand and our bestseller.
Okay. Generally speaking, as a person with EU influence, basically you're European, when we do have meals, they're almost same price when we just do 50-50 according to the rule. So you basically split the bill, okay? Sometimes we do pay for the person if they're the person we were invited, or for a date, or the person just took for coffee, we had a meal. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it's basically the international standard. So for Europeans, it's the international standards. Okay, makes sense. Let me highlight on what you said on dates, by the way. On dates, if you're gonna go on a date, it's as a gentleman, the gentleman needs to pay for the date, for the first date. Okay. This might be counter progressive because strong independent women need no man kind of bullshit, but at least to make it a point that on the very first date, the guy pays. It's a sign of respect, number one, that, you know, it's a sign of thankfulness that the girl spent some time with you. And number three is that it's a sign of, not really superiority, but it's like a sign of that, you know, you're able and capable of providing. It's a good thing. It's just polite. Now, for the ladies, when the man goes pays for the dinner bill, for the date at least try to offer to pay. That's it. Just offer. That's good enough. That's good enough, okay? On the second and third bill, the best way to do it is just 50-50. Like, you pay for your own order, I pay for my own order. Our own order. That's what I would say, at least. But for the first date, the gentleman needs to pay. The moment that the gentleman doesn't pay, I'm starting to question that already. Like, are you such of a cheapstick that you can't even pay for a single dinner? Like, Jesus Christ, man. But then again, you do have to consider certain aspect or certain traits where, you know, maybe you're dating a girl that is like strong, independent woman and needs no man, and she takes offense of you paying for the bill because of misogyny or whatever woke agenda shit there is. Then fine, then just let her foot the bill if that's the case. You know, just let her foot the bill. But generally speaking, if you're dating a regular, normal girl, then at least try to make it a point that you pay for the first date. But if you're dating someone who's ultra woke, ultra left, why are you on that date? Bro, get the fuck out. She's gonna beat your ass and you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life. Just leave, okay? That's what I would say at least. Second and third dates, 50-50. Or it depends on who has the money or who invited. That's what I would say at least. Sugar daddy? It's not sugar daddy, it's common courtesy.
For you, my friend, your next shipment to Beijing Kong. For free. You're the CEO of Beijing Kong? Oh, I try to be low-key about it. So you're the man, the myth, the legend. Okay. Then you must know my company, Beijing Farming Company. You're my supplier. Yes, my friend. I am your farmer. Hey, everyone.
That kind of does make sense, though. It's like basically one-upping everyone. Yeah. When I was with my ex-boyfriend, we literally had to fight who does pay, because most of the time I even offered to pay, but right now my girlfriend, we just 50-50 or it full if it has a gift. The thing for me is that I kind of do understand what you mean, but when it comes to paying for the bill, when it comes to it, let's let the guy pay. Let the guy pay. If he's comfortable paying, let the guy pay. At least offer to pay half of it, or at least offer to pay for it, at least, right? And if the guy still says no, don't pay for it, I'll cover the bill. At least you make it a point that you give something in return. Like maybe you try to give him some chocolates, or, you know, maybe you try to make up for it in other ways. You know, so that the guy feels better or the guy feels more loved. That's what I would say at least. Because if the guy already pays for it, at least make it a point that, you know, you give something in return. Like maybe bake some cookies for him and give it to him the next day or something along those lines. You know what I mean? That's what I would say at least. It usually is different now, since especially navigating that dating culture now, especially with the woke left being like strong, independent women, equality and whatever shit there is. But it's fine. It's fine. When it comes to it, TLDR, you just have to gauge your partner, whatever is deemed necessary. But a lot of men I met are gender equality and proceeded to force us to pay our food for the first date. Then that's kind of stupid if that's the case. Here's the general rule, okay? Just to summarize everything. General rule. If you're going on a date, you're inviting someone, if you're the dude, you pay. If you're taking the masculine role in the relationship, you're the one with the pants, at least pay for the bill. Offer to pay for the bill. No offer, just pay for the bill, okay? Now, if you're they're taking the feminine role in the relationship, at least offer to pay. You don't have to just offer to pay at least. If the person is not, at least offer to pay at least half of it. Now, if the person says, it's okay, I'll pay for it, I'll cover it, then just you try to make it a point that you do something special for the person sometime soon. Like maybe bake some cookies, or I don't know, give him or her a gift. I don't know, doesn't really matter. Second or third date, that's when it's better to go 50-50. Usually. Or you could go something like he pays for the first date, I pay for the second date, he pays for the third date, I pay for the fourth date, like odd even scheduling when usually it comes to go. Because let's be honest here, normally that only happens in the first few dates. After that, after the first few dates, it's gonna be like, yeah, you pay for it. It's basically gonna fall into that, because sometimes people have reservations on the first few dates. After that reservation is removed, what's gonna be happening is that, hey, you pay for it, you make the money here. It's something along the lines. So that's what I would say at least. But good video, good video.